talking, okay? I'm laid back, but not that laid back. All right, so when you miss class, I do record, I post them up here, and you can watch them. It's going to be painful because I don't edit them because I don't have time to edit them. I'm getting ready for the next day class, so it's going to be raw. Like what you see is like us milling around and things like that. But it's going to be class recorded, so hopefully you don't have to miss and watch that. But it's there. Typically, I will just type English 12 or record English 12 one time. That way, you may see a class from 2B or 4 or 5, but it's the same material. All right. Let's go to quantity. That's where you can post the song and the image. I wanted to do a montage, but that was a little harder than I thought, a little bit more ambitious than I thought. So I'm not saying I won't do it. It's just going to take me longer to figure it out. But I am seeing your pictures. I'm enjoying them, and I'm getting to know you better through them. This is Cami is something that we will talk about on Monday. You see the Cami there? It is actually an extension that I'm going to ask you to download. It's going to enable us to do away with paper handouts so that my virtual students and you guys can actually put your answers on the PDF. You can take a box and do that. So it's going to be much easier than trying to cipher papers to you all and all of that. So this is new to me to enable to do this, but I love it. So look for that on Monday. Monday we'll talk about vocab and we'll talk about Cami. Okay. Let's see. I've already went through the introduction to my classes. I think I tried to probably do too much in 20 minutes. My head was spinning. I was sweating. I don't remember, but I introduced myself. Let's see. The bottom is our syllabus. I think I even showed you that. I think I showed you how I had the weeks planned out for the rest of the year. So if you're curious, what are we going to be doing in April?
Yeah, I saw Animal Farm, and I'm excited for that.
Yes. Okay. I'm glad you're excited. But did you notice this was with a PH, not an F in farm? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Okay, well, that's not a misspelling. I know George Orwell. I don't know him personally, but it's not his book, Animal Farm. It is a documentary. It is about how and what they're doing with animals and genes and all things like that. We read it or we watch it after we read Frankenstein in the spring. I think you'll be intrigued, and you can still read Animal Farm.
See, I've read 1984, but I haven't read Animal Farm.
Animal Farm's great. Allegory, the animals talk. I think Napoleon is the main character pig. I'll call him character pig. But you will be able to read this year. We're having AR. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Renaissance, Ms. Parks just told us, is having a remodeling. I guess they had extra time this summer because they were, isolated. And so it's taking us a little bit longer to get into it. But we will get into it. We will have your goals for each quarter. And you'll be able to do that. Now, library day will still happen. We can still go in there, spread out. The difference is you can't physically go to the shelf and pull a book out. You need to let Ms. Parks know, and she'll have it she'll let you know how to do that. I'm pretty sure it's through the computer. And she will bring the book to the classroom. And then that way you can take it home. When you return it, you can return it. Excuse me just a minute. You can return it. There'll be receptacles. You can return to the library. It looks pretty. Hello. Breakfast. Please line up here for breakfast. Those people for breakfast. Good morning. Thank you so much. Make a nickel line here. Here, go away. Anyway, you will have a chance to read. I'll kind of pause for a minute. I don't know. I think I may go back to. I know you guys are seeing all this. I'm going to go back to my drive really fast. Here we go. I know it's not the first day of school, but this helps me remember what to tell you guys. It's kind of like a crutch for me. I'm not going to read the slides. I hate it when people read every one of the slides. I'm not saying I'll never do that. You already know all that about me. I told you, I'm pretty sure.
You'd be wrong.
Oh, Well, I feel like I'm gonna be redundant because of redundancy, but I'll go through it quickly.
Sometimes redundancy is good.
I'll rip the Band-Aid off really fast. Is it good? What did you say?
Sometimes redundancy is good.
Sometimes it is even mine.
Redundant. Remember for mine.
True, but when you're doing it for vocabulary, you're gonna feel like I'm so sick of that word. If you says it one more time, but you're gonna know the words, and hopefully you remember some of them when you graduate.
The what about graduating?
I usually have oatmeal, but I had some Monday that made me kind of sleepy. So thank you all so much. Thank you, ladies. Okay, guys. So really quick, 'cause I feel like I might have already said a lot of this. I don't want to bore you. So what does abridged mean? An abridged version. Y'all don't remember doing this?
It's like a shortened version.
Is a shortened version. Yes, it is. So unabridged would be what?
A longer version.
Right. The uncut. Right. That's right. The whole thing.
Doesn't abridged mean parody too?
Does it what now?
Parody or like
parody.
a different version?
Well, a parody is a kind of an imitation where it's kind of making fun of that. Parodies typically try to have the same length, especially if you're talking about poetry. They try to really mimic the style of that. So
Just making fun.
I've always thought of abridged meaning a different version or
It-
parody.
it is a shorter. A parody is making. A parody should be humorous. A parody should be funny. Okay, so I was born in Jonesboro, Arkansas, in 1971. That's the Led Zeppelin love I have. Graduated from Jonesboro High School in 1989. ASU twice, once in 93 with a BSc, and then 2004. You guys, y'all born in 2004? Yes, no? Oh,
2001.
okay, so while y'all were being born, I was graduating. Right, I'm married, a West Side graduate, 1988.
Oldest person in the room.
Both of my kids are West Side graduates. West Side does you well. They're both doing very well. We have, I told you about my dogs, didn't I? I just hate to repeat things. I have 4 dogs.
I'm having you say it again because I don't remember.
One is a grand dog, Duke. Duke is my grand dog. I love him. He's my favorite because he's my grand dog. Alex's dog. My husband and I have 2 labs, black lab named, love them to death. Duke's also black, I love him.
They're
Trooper,
really good dogs.
they are the best. But Trooper is, he's our oldest. And then we have, hey guys, we have Rocky. He's the youngest one. And then we have Booker. Booker's inside. He's the inside Boston Terrier. He thinks he's the boss. Okay. Yeah, he would like for you to say that. He thinks that. Okay, my hobbies include reading, obviously, bird watching, which I know sounds odd. I love it. My husband likes it too. We like to watch birds. We have a hummingbird feeder outside of where we can watch, we eat breakfast, and it's fun. They're so sweet. Traveling with my sister. I showed you, didn't I do the New Orleans picture really fast? Okay, because I was telling you, I sent images in. I liked it. You remember it, Abigail. I had a picture, and I said, oh, look, we're almost out of gas. We almost ran out of gas in New Orleans, but I like to travel. We haven't traveled since, obviously, last fall. So anyway, I was going to the movies, but I haven't been able to do that either because the movies are, well, I think they're opening back up, but it's still not like it should be. It's like older movies, and I don't know. But anyway.
You want to know something really cool? They might bring back drive-in movie theater.
I would love that. I've never bought one.
They have one in Little Rock
Do they?
right now.
There's one not in Little Rock anymore. They closed.
I would like that. You
We're
know,
going back to the 70s.
have y'all seen the movie Grease? Okay,
Yes.
minus the dirty part, but anyway, they're at the drive-in. That's just so cool. All right, classroom policies. All right, here we go, guys. Classroom. Now, this is going to be different. All your lives, you've been told, use the restroom between classes. Because of the pandemic, we're not. We're going during class. So you have a QR code. Does everyone know that? You have to, no matter where you're going, if you leave the room, you've got to have the QR code. You've got to do the form. This is for tracing. And then you can, come back. We just don't want too many people in the bathroom either. Cell phone. Okay, we'll get to cell phone. Cell phone. I actually hate something worse than cell phones because I actually appreciate cell phones, but they are you got to admit they're a distraction. You got to admit that no matter who's in front of you, you're probably going to be looking at your phone if it's out. It doesn't matter. Your date, the guy or girl you've been dying to go out with, and you're like, sometimes what's better out there? I don't know. So try to use your cell phone between classes. We can have tech time in this classroom. If you want to have tech time, 5 minutes, we'll give you full blown, whatever, texting, whatever you want to do. Same thing, guys, virtual. At home. You can contact people, whatever, for your 5 minutes. We can do it at the end of class. We can do it in the middle of class. It is your choice. The deal is We don't have it out. We're not sitting there attached to it during class, okay? That sounds good to everybody? Y'all like that, okay? Yeah, and that way also teaches you restraint when you're in certain places, eating with your grandmother on a date in church. You don't have your phone out there. Walking down the road, I've seen people walking, doing their phone, and they could fall in a hole. They don't know what they're doing. All right.
I have done that.
Yeah, Ours would be a more
Yeah.
concern.
When the bell rings, the class begin. I close the door, guys. Virtually, I start 5 minutes before, and I'm like I said, I'm trying to play the music. I'm going to try to remember to turn off during the pledge. That's so rude. I didn't do that today. All right. So we're in the classroom. If you arrive at school after the bell rings, you must go to the office and receive a check-in sticker. And we don't throw these away anymore. 1 year I used them for lint removal. You know, they're attached and using. But now we're putting them in the book to keep up with your whereabouts, right? Also, it's a good way to keep up with tardies, which a lot of these aren't tardies. These are people who checked in. The administration checks these, so if you come in the classes, we'll take your stickers. If you come in late, you check in, I'll take your temperature. If they don't, I'll take it when you get in here. Okay. I do mark tardies. I hate tardies more than cell phones. Tardies are probably more, not so they're more of an interruption. They're bad. I just hate them. I hate them because it's a bad habit and it causes paperwork. It's just an inconvenience. It can be a real problem, right? So let's just not even do it. Virtual, get on time because we have to. We're going to be on time. I'm not putting your phone in a basket like I did last year. You're going to be able to do that. Bell work will start on Monday.
I'll be right back. The person that's supposed to repair my air conditioner is here. I have to show them where the pop is for it.
Thank you very much for letting me know. I appreciate it. Good. You'll have vocab in Kami. I'll walk you through Kami, how to download that on your computer. You will be able to look at the worksheet. I think you're going to be glad to know something. I don't have you do those worksheets and turn them in. I think they're almost useless that way. I have a feeling that very few people do them on their own. This is just a feeling. It could be wrong. And I don't want to look at someone's work that you copied off of. That's just useless time. That's wasting your time. That's wasting my time. So we do those together. We'll do those about a day before the test, from the day of the test. You'll fly through them because you know the words. So Monday, we'll get the words. We'll go through them. We'll pronounce all of them. And I'll have you do something with a particular word. You will have an assigned number. You know how there's 15 of them? You know what I'm talking about? Miss Eggers had them last year, the ACT words. We're starting with unit 7 because that's where y'all left off. And you'll have number 1 maybe. So number 1 all year will be your word that you do something with. I'm probably going to give you an index card like this. I'm going to have you do something with it. I may have you draw what that word means. I may have you write synonyms for that word. I may have you take the prefix, suffix of the word, whichever it is, and have you write more words with those same prefixes and suffixes. So that'll be our activity on Monday, every time we get new vocab. After that, we'll have sentence writing, where I have something in classroom where everybody in here uses the same document, and it works because you're grown. You're not 5 years old. Everyone shares a document, and it's kind of like a swimming pool. You know when you go swimming and there's a lot of people in the pool, you don't jump on someone's head, do you? No. You find a spot that's empty and you jump in. Same thing with sharing a document. So you'll find a spot and you'll jump in and you'll type your sentence. That's how we practice words for the ACT. Okay. Also, if you're trying to tweak your ACT score, you can go to academyact.org. It is free. It is wonderful. And I'll tell you what it'll do. It'll pick your weaknesses and have you practice those. It won't have you wasting time. If you have no problems with commas, it's not going to have you practicing commas. If you have problems with square root, it'll have you practicing square root. Whatever your weakness is, it'll have you do that. So academyact.org is free. Please use it. Also, act.org, myact.org has something similar. You can do that. I'm not familiar with that one, but it's good. It's College Board. Okay. Now, lastly, check your email every day. You need to check your school email because this is how we communicate with you guys. And if you don't check it every day, you're liable to come back and have 1,000 emails. All right, you don't want that. Check your email daily. Number 2, does everybody have a permanent email? One that's not Westside Schools. How many of you guys do have a permanent email? Good. If you don't, you need to make one. Whenever you apply for a scholarship or school or a job, use your permanent email. Why?
So they
They get a hold of you because,
I don't know, if they're like, you can't show up to work today because you're off or something like that.
okay, yes,
You delete, you don't have a number.
yes. Okay, hold on. What's gonna happen eventually to your website account?
They're gonna delete it after we graduate.
We're going to delete it because everything is about virtual space and it takes up space, so we'll delete it. Don't worry about all your papers, everything you've worked hard on these 4 years of high school. We'll do Google Takeout, and you can transfer everything you've got to your permanent Google, okay? So it'll be taken care of. You're going to want your resume, you're going to want your essay, things you did, right? You're going to want that. So, and if you think you're sitting there, no, I'm not going to want it. Yes, you are. I've had seniors emailing, Miss Riggs, can you send me my resume? I'm like, I don't know. Let me see if I can dig it out. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Like this, just last year, a student desperately wanted her senior memory book. It cut off in the middle. I'm like, I've given you all I could. For some reason, it gave her like chapters 1 through 5 or 6. She didn't get chapter 12. So 7 through 12. I don't know why, but she didn't do Google Takeout. So I might be able to get a portion of it, but don't depend on it. Okay, does that make sense? I was going to tell you something else, and I can't remember what it is about that. Oh, something else. Really quick, kind of not off topic really, because we're always talking about scholarships and money in here. Even if you think right now there's no way I want to go to college, everyone in here needs to do their FAFSA when it's time. Okay, everyone in here, guys, go ahead and plan, because I had a student who graduated 2 years ago, and I was eating in Candelas. Love that place. Anyway, she come over and she said, Miss Riggs, I've contacted Miss Little and Mr. Graham, but y'all need to tell everybody. Tell them from a senior's point of view. Apply to college, apply for scholarships, because she decided, like, it was like late July, I want to go to college, right? She couldn't get any scholarships because it was too late. A lot of those things have already passed. She had a harder time. So please, let's go ahead. And I'm not doing it for everybody. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, why not always have a plan B, right? It's good. I'm going to tell you to apply to more than one school. Trade school, college. If you know I want to work at this air conditioning place, that's because it's my uncle's or it's my dad's, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wouldn't hurt to always kind of have a plan B just in case, in case you change your mind. Okay, everyone needs to go to the restroom from time to time, and I don't want to get in your business. If you need to go like all the time, every day, just make sure I know about it. Have a friend in here. Everything will be put in classroom, but it's good to have a friend. There's nothing like a warm body to tell you, hey, this is what we did. Typically, we do all our work in here except for AR reading. That's something you're probably going to have to do on your own. I can't give you enough time to read, like you need, but it's good to have a friend. All right, that's it. We want to introduce ourselves. Have we introduced ourselves?
You already know me, so.
No, let's do it again. You know what? Okay, so we can do this a couple of ways. We can do this and let you introduce yourself, or we can have a friend introduce you and then you introduce them. I don't know. That's fun. That is so fun. I think it's good. I think it's good practice. Let me tell you why. I've got this little fear. Whenever I introduce people, I go blank. I'm like, I completely forget my husband's name. It's like, I don't know. It's good. It's good to practice. So if you want to do that, just say their name. Maybe say something, a summer activity or hobby they have, if they work. By the way, everybody works in here. You all have a job. You go to school. That's your job. If you have a secondary job, wow. Okay.
Parties.
Okay, that's amazing. Goals and plans for the school year. That'd be something to share. Let's take, you need 5 minutes. That's a long time. You want 5 minutes? You want 2 minutes? 3. 5 is too long. So guys, let's take 5 minutes, and I'm going to set the timer. 3 minutes. And I tell you what, my virtual kids, y'all can introduce each other or yourselves. It is up to you, okay?
Okay.
What you want to do, and I can have you on the screen, or I cannot. We can just hear your voice, whatever you prefer, okay? I'm trying to get better at not just flashing people on the screen.
Hi. You done?
Guys, y'all doing okay? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Y'all can, like I said, if you want to introduce each other, yourselves, and I can have you up or not. That's up to y'all.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me.
Because I wanted to ask you if all into it.
Yes.
And I couldn't find my notebook, so I'm like, maybe I gave it to Miss Ray.
I'll those posters did. I will have it for you. If I start digging, I'll get lost in the world. I mean, but I'm pretty sure on the cabinet, and I know it may be behind it or be like, I'll find it for you.
Maybe this it's the one with the Zootopia picture, the front with me, right, leaning up against the
I
tree.
know I have it. I have it.
Can you do it?
Let's see. Take out a bookcase.
Yeah, I see that. You got it blocked.
I miss my books. I have my room. It's, they took out 2 files. I know that they were, it's in this room. All my classrooms. They took out my, just supply one. I got it when I need it. Okay, need the timer on.
See, like, do you have it? Do you pay for your own internet? All right. Download Chat Split Command. It's a pretty fun game. You see it before? Yeah, it's a funny name, and it's all about yeah, you can play it if you want
I know, it really is. And I know that. I'm trying to be gritty with my class time. That's why I'm up after 5. Okay, guys, the cake is ready. The cake is ready to eat. Just kidding. There's no cake. Let's start. Introductions. I think it's probably neater if we do it by rows, because if I just have you pop in, somebody slips out of getting to do it. Because that's what happened the other day. It's like, I know I had some people probably not do it. So you bet I can start on that side. And then virtual folks, do y'all want to, when it's time, do y'all care if I put you on the screen, or do you just want to be heard, not seen?
It doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Okay. What about my others?
I don't care.
You don't mind? Okay.
It's fine.
I really, you know what I wish? I wish you could see the class. Then it wouldn't be so like you're just on television and they're not. But
I mean,
I
if you
could,
wanted to hook up a camera,
I could put my camera that way anyway. I've had,
Like, you could move your podium, we could all look at it.
well, you know what I can do? I can pick up my Chromebook and carry it down. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start on the left side of the room, guys. Okay, and we'll get to y'all in a minute. Okay, let's start on this side of the room. Everyone listening? Y'all listening to the skill? Is y'all listening to the skill? It is literally listed in our things we're supposed to teach and practice. So I just have a quick question before we start. What is the difference between listening and hearing?
Listening, you're comprehending emotion with the other person says, and hearing is she's going one ear and out the other.
Oh, that's perfect. You just are, you say things so succinctly and perfectly. Wow. You can hear Charlie Brown's teachers, la, 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 la. You're hearing it, but it's not. You listen and you're getting it. Excellent. Let's start over here.
Okay, I'm introducing her first. She is a senior on the cheer team and also cheer coach at JHCA. She coaches little girls, and she spends all of her other free time with her friends, the working program, and the world history.
Wonderful.
what
Awesome.
is that?
Okay. And again, let's say their name at the beginning and at the end if you don't mind. That way it kind of helps.
Yeah, that's kind of part of
Dory. Kevin, hello, Heaven. All right. Are you related to the Fergusons last year? Or not? Are you related to Melanie and No, I'm just curious. 'Cause I was thinking, I'm a favor. Okay, I'll start getting an idea. Okay.
Okay, this is Caitlin Well. She is also a senior in the Westside Trailer. She has since we were very, very little. She's been in a relationship for a very long time now with Justin Housley, and that's it. Oh, she loves to get her eyelashes done. She likes to fly away with them. This is Caitlin Lowe.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna introduce Madison. She's a senior. Young like black guy. She's been on her free time with her dude. That's Madison.
Thank
All
you.
right, this is Lamaria.
Yes.
She spends her free time with whichever boy she likes to hang out with every day. She always buys new shoes. She has a closet. I'm not being dramatic. It's stacked this high off the floor of shoes, and she only ever wears like 1 or 2 pairs. Like she doesn't have literally 200 pairs of shoes.
Cool.
And yeah, don't mess with her. That's Lamaria.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you all. That quadrant. You are awesome.
Yeah, I would like to introduce her why.
Yes. Okay. I
And
love
she
it.
only likes white boys, since she had to call me out.
Okay. You like it? Okay. Let's go next row or next row. No problem. It's all good. It's all good. Are you ready? Okay.
And all I know is she works at Summit.
Hey, that's good.
And I worked at Links Ago, and she works at she works at Links Ago, and she works for the group.
Awesome. Are you new to your finish? Oh, awesome. Okay. All right. Next.
Yeah. He's a senior on the soccer team. That's about it. Don't offend everybody.
Thank you. That helps me. Thank you. Thank you. Are you going to introduce him back?
Right back.
Oh, you've already. Oh, okay. Sorry. I got it. Okay, how that worked out. Okay, I'm ready. Whatever else.
All right, this is Hunter. He decided to write a guardrail for the yeah, that's on it.
Well,
There you go.
good to meet you.
I'm introducing Cameron.
Okay.
He's not the. Water. Got friendly room. Got them.
All right.
If you're wondering, they can't drive.
Oh,
Actually, I can. I just got really fast.
be careful. You need to be careful out
I
there.
followed him over the parking lot yesterday, go the same way, and at 85 miles an hour, he was still like a whole 100 yards in front of me.
Oh, you guys be careful. Be careful. You're young, you're awesome, but you're not, you just be careful, please. Right. Please be careful. Okay, next row. And think of other people on the road, like little old ladies. Okay. Okay, next row. Let's go ahead and do this. Are you
Madison, and she works
you guys will listen?
evenings, and she is on the show too.
Awesome. Good. Fantastic.
She's been babysitting all summer, and she's on FBLA.
No.
Like, I forgot what
That's fine.
Okay. And she moved to South.
Very neat. So you like it southeast?
Southeast is like, South of Pine Bluff.
It's like the
Dumas, McGee,
Delta. Oh, let me.
Like Delta.
Yes, and I'll tell you something about that. I know
We're actually originally from there.
there's not a lot. Y'all, there's alligators in Dumas.
There's alligators here.
Oh, that's nothing. I thought they were down south.
backyard.
Okay. Really? You feed it? You feed
Went
it.
out for the railroad track a couple years ago, and it was humongous.
We're gonna.
Okay, and do you know that you can have pine trees down that way, and you don't have to take them in the winter? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
We have a dad that grew one years old. They don't really produce anymore. They produce like a huge amount.
Cool. This is so cool. Guys, I'm learning. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Yes, can you do the QR code and the phone? Just, you can do it all the way if you need to. Okay, we're still introducing, guys. Let's move on. Yes. Yes.
Mary Becca Force. Hold on. I've known her for Lily Service. The crazy psycho. And she has so many. Also work on trucks. There you go.
Oh, wow, that's
And
great.
she can get like.
That's fantastic. You're like a mechanic. That's great. That's great. Okay. Are we,
Okay, well, this is Kaylee.
Yes.
Red horses. That's pretty much all she does. She has a little brother who's cute.
aw,
He's pain. Yeah, he is pain.
how old is he?
6'6".
Oh,
He's great. I love him.
How-
She can get on my nerves, but he's fine.
how are they doing in kindergarten or first grade? How are they doing okay
Yep.
with everything?
The first Monday, Mom stood on today and he was asleep about 6:30.
Was asleep, worn out on Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday was a tough day. It was a good day, but it was just hectic and busy. Okay, moving on. This is so great.
This is Shannon. She's a singer. She's in band. She plays saxophone. She's
Wonderful.
like really good at it.
Great. Love sax. Okay.
This is Sadie. She's a senior. She complains a lot. And she comes up with the power with her brothers.
Okay, that's good. Very good. Okay, moving up here, moving over. You know? Guys, we're listening.
My name is Frankie Vino, aka Willard Vino, whichever is fit. Right now, I am actually a corporal with the United States Army. I'm not stationed anywhere other than here. But after graduation, I'm being deployed where they sent me.
That's
And other than being on base, I'm either here or at a lake.
That is wonderful. That is, so thank you for your service and that is awesome. That is so great. So proud. All right, Noble. Noble. Come on, Noble.
I like to draw. I can almost look at anything and draw it. If I have a picture, I can't draw out of my head unless it's something simple like a rose. I weld. I am an excellent welder. I can weld anything that you give me, including aluminum. I drive a big truck out to the parking lot. And I like flowers.
Wonderful. Very good. All right.
Nothing to share.
Will? That's not true at all. I've talked to you a lot this morning. This is Luther, and I've come in early for class a long time. We talked. Very nice young person. So.
He's a
There's another breaker box up here somewhere.
Okay, now, guys, are y'all ready to be? I'm going to put you on the
I
screen.
think there may be one in the garage. Okay.
Here we go, guys. Are you ready to introduce yourselves? You're on the screen.
If you can't find it, let me know and I'll come out there.
I think he's talking.
It should be in the garage near where the door is.
Reed is a multitasker. as you can
I'm
see.
sorry.
You're fine. You told us. I was just saying you're introducing. We heard you talking to your airman. I said he is a multitasker because you're clearly doing both and doing it well. All right. So who wants to go first?
You want to go first?
I mean, I can go first. I
Okay,
can go
Reed.
first. Do I just need to explain who I am? I guess.
Just everyone has just said a lot of them introduced each other, but they introduced themselves. They said something, just one or two things about themselves.
Okay. Well, my name is Reed. I mean, most people in the class probably already know who I am.
Miss you, Reed.
Oh, they said that they miss you. They miss you, Reed.
Madison, how are you?
Madison and Lamaria said they miss you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Probably the only interesting thing that I do is I like to spend my time doing a little bit of programming, like computer programming, and learning how to do that. I'm taking a class for it this year. So I mean, other than that, I know how to cook.
So interesting. That's great. I think that's great when.
All right, that's cool.
Okay. All right. Who's going next?
I guess I can go
I
next.
guess I will. I mean,
All right.
All right. My name's Tracker. Interesting things about me. I spend most of the time on my computer, and occasionally I like to read if it's something I'm interested in. I'm kind of like Reed in the sense that we both like programming and learning about that. I'm also taking classes on that. I'm a senior this year. That's about it.
Wonderful. You guys are so interesting, all of you. That's just great. Okay, does Natalie or Alexandra want to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
It's okay. So I'm Alex or Alexandria. I go by either one.
Okay.
I will be a mother come November 4th.
Oh, well, congratulations. Everybody, you and the baby fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
You actually have like all of my friends in there.
Hey.
All my cousin included. I love you, Kaylee.
I love cousin.
So sweet.
I love you.
So sweet. She said she loves you. Love you.
She's mean.
Y'all are so
She's mean. She's mean.
Natalie?
And that's pretty much it.
I'm Natalie. If I'm not at home or with my boyfriend, I'm working at Sonic like 5 days out of the week.
Which one do you work at? Which Sonic?
The one in Dona.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put you off of the computer screen. But I think what we'll do now is take a 5-minute tech time. After 5 minutes, I'll call you back and we'll continue the rest of our class. So 5 minutes, you can check your phone, do something, listen to music for 5 minutes. I'll put the timer on, okay? Okay, thank you.
Can I just stay on here?
Yeah, oh, please, yes, stay on because everybody's.
Oh.
I'm just going to put the timer on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what she just said.
It's tech time. Yeah, I thought I'd just go ahead.
Well, in that 5 minutes, I'm gonna go get a snack.
Absolutely. This is your tech time. Me too. Guys, with this, enjoy it, and now that we try to put our phones away during our class time.
You can evolve your weapons. It doesn't change the look of it. Yeah, it goes from rare to, super rare to, ultra super rare. And just look at some of these really cool weapons. This one does 1 damage. It's a ghost, so it does so much to a ghost. It's silver sword, 1 damage. Ultra super rare sword. Huh. I don't know. What, are you using Google or Google Play? Could be on the Play Store. Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, no. That's her.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Look up.
Not be for one day. Soon I'm gonna be promoted to sergeant.
Wonderful.
Really?
You're gonna be. Such a honor. And such a you're so good, you know.
He wanted me to be an officer, but I went enlisted. It's what I can do right now. But the thing is, I'm not the officer route yet. Because after graduation, I'm gonna go to college and go hard to see, and then get promoted to second lieutenant. I'll have more paperwork, but I have to deal with less. A little bit better.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility. That's you're trusting that. That says a lot about you.
There's also
You can feel it. Everybody's got to be.
And only a few.
Yep.
And I need your exams, and you'll get pleasure to watch them.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I know I was in their shoes.
That's how much it takes.
I thought this was a good time to be
But that's how
hopefully you could have inspiration. Everybody's got so much energy. You look around and most people are not sitting down. Hard to sit in front of the sit still for so. I try to break it up. You know.
Not this year, but after I graduate, I'm probably gonna try and join the Ranger Battalion, Special Forces.
Wow, that is wonderful.
And
I mean, it's so good. I mean, you have to
pretty much what we will have to do is kill or capture special targets, pretty much.
serious, isn't it? I mean, it's as serious as it gets.
Yeah. Other than grace.
Very dangerous. All right, guys. Guys, okay. Okay, guys, let's all take our places. Y'all have a seat. You're watching your TikTok really fast. Is that what they're doing? Okay. Guys, listen, I like the tech time. I know how hard it is to sit still and try and to sit in front of a computer, my people at home, people here. It's tough. And so I try to do tech time. I try to have exercises where you're up, you get up out of your seat as much as possible. You know, and still have class. So you all did very well with that. What I want to do next is talk about why we read. So just examples and explanations of why we do read. I've heard a couple of people say I enjoy reading if it's something I am interested in. What are reasons we read?
Because we have to.
Yep, absolutely, we have to. We're talking about an academic situation. You have to read.
Expand your vocabulary.
You expand your vocabulary because it does, right? Anything else? What about when you're driving? Don't you read? Hopefully not your phone. You read road signs, right? You should not read that. I'm terrified now.
You should be. Yes, looking out the window. And he's videoing me driving behind the window. How's that make sense?
I don't know. Please.
More than 85 because I was doing it.
Terrifies me. Just please be careful. Okay. All right, guys. So think about it. What are other instances that you read? Like we talked about driving. We talked about you have to for school.
You have to read what you want when you go out to eat.
Absolutely, the menu, and you read it carefully because sometimes it'll be clearly right there, and you feel silly when you ask the waiter or waitress now. Well, it's on the menu, you know.
I'm trying to say, like, I don't want to read.
You have to pre-read your writing and trying to send something into paper.
Absolutely proofreading. People don't like to do that, but absolutely. And guys, what about, have you ever had to have your signature like a lot of contract?
Yeah.
You probably don't do a lot of that.
Because they never taught me.
Practice
Yeah,
that, we
never
can
taught
try.
me how to-
I
Except
have no idea how to write cursive.
my handwriting is horrible, but I can, my
What I
person
did is
is
I looked up all the letters and
Yes.
I just started putting them together.
You can put them together and make them lovely, but yes, we can try to do something, okay? A lot of kids study calligraphy. That's not exactly cursive, but it's really attractive writing, so it is. I'm assuming, can you guys, you can't read cursive writing either then, can you? Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that because that could be a really interesting lesson. You're welcome.
Especially in special language.
I worry about the Declaration of Independence. That is cursive. The original.
That's not fair. That document's old.
If you can't read the Declaration of Independence, what are you doing?
That's why I can read people. You know, I can't read the rest. Cursive.
Right, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna talk with something that's interesting to me. That's interesting to you guys. You want?
They just sat here and said, I think our grade, like, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I think none of us got taught that. They just said that they didn't get taught to do it. I think none of us learned how to write.
Yeah, education.
I know how to write cursive. but
Education we have waves of ideas, and that is a bad idea. Let's not teach cursive. I don't understand it. Okay, guys. Something else. What are some of our favorite books? When's the last time you read? Or you don't have to maybe admit that, but what's a great book that you read that you love?
The Chronicles of Vladimir Todd.
Chronicles of Vladimir Todd, the vampire, Roger Todd. 10, 11, or
There's
12.
12.
12 of those. I have them, but they're in storage. The library has them. Yes. That's great, inspirational. That's lovely. That's very positive, very good reading.
Basically,
Okay, and that's something that you enjoy. Oh, hey, listen. You've got to learn. That's something that wasn't brought up. We have to learn how to do things. We read the instructions. That's not. Yeah. That's still reading. All right, guys, we will still, I talked to you earlier about Library Day. We will still have Library Day. And I'll talk a little more about that later. You will still have AR. We're just kind of holding off until Renaissance gets settled down a little bit. That is coming up though. Y'all know the closest library other than the school? Yes, public library. And what does it take to get a library card? How many of you guys have a library card? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I will give you bonus points, 25 bonus points, if I see your library card. If you can get one and show me. And I don't want to do it today because I'm not prepared. I'm going to write this down to get a sheet, but I will give you 25 bonus points for a library card to see it. That's to be yours. Okay, guys, what is the next library in Jonesboro? ASU library, who said that? Yes. You can get a borrower's permit. Now, I'm saying this is the pandemic going on. Usually they might have things probably change now, so I won't even say it, but you can, typically, you have to apply for it. You can't just leave it in your hand. They will mail you your permit. You can check out, I think, 3 materials from there, even if you're not a student. This is just being a member of society. So anyway, I will stick with the 25 points for the library card. ASU, I just don't know what they're doing right now. I want to say they're probably not wanting people that aren't students because of the pandemic. But in the future, you know that you can use that. And I would say that's probably for any, you live near a college, because we have a lot of colleges around. I'm sure they would probably let you have a borrower's permit to use their library. Okay, next. We are going to do a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and give you both things because people work at different times. So, and this is for my virtual people too. You're going to be doing something also. How you do it is up to you. You can do it physical like they are, or you can do it on a slide. and you can email it to me. I'm not going to put it on Classroom as an assignment because I just have a few virtual, okay? So what you're going to do first, I'm going to give you a little index card, and you are going to research a quote about reading. It needs to be a positive quote. I doubt you find anything negative about reading, but then you're going to decorate it, and I'm going to hang it up in the room. Now, this is one made years ago, a quote by C.S. Lewis. What is this? A little coffee cup, and it says, you can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. Great example. You don't have to just leave it in a square. She didn't. I've got little scissors I can wash the handles and let you use them if you want to do that. This is one of my favorites also. George R.R. Martin, I believe, wrote Game of Thrones. My mind is my weapon, and a mind needs a book as a sword needs a whetstone if it is to keep its edge. Is that not cool? Thinking outside of the card. Look, it goes back in there. Okay, little clock. Look at this. Books are divided into two classes, the books of the hour and the books of all time. These are going to go around our room and be so cute all year. I'm just showing you examples. In books, I've traveled not only to other worlds, but into my own. And they put a little glitter, made the world on that. Yeah, we won't get that out. This one, I believe that, yes, come on. No tribe. No tribe. Well, it's just not until they announce it. No. Okay, this student took it home because they burnt the edges. I do not allow, of course, it's against the law to have matches in the classroom. But anyway, it's a quote by Victor Hugo. To learn to read is to light a fire. Every syllable that is spelled out is a spark. So see, you could, I mean, you don't have to burn the edges. You could do something like draw little flames around it. That's cool. You get the idea, though. Reading helps us grow. Reading helps us grow. A couple more and I'll stop. Oh, I've got tons of cute things. There is more treasure in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island, Walt Disney. Right? Will Yarda made this. I think he graduated, what, 2 years ago? It's a mirror. Reading is a conversation. All books talk, but a good book listens as well. Okay? And finally, what I'm going to show you is this little, looks like, what does it look like? A movie ticket or a discount card? Right? Movie ticket. Reading is a discount ticket to everywhere. All right? So what you're going to do, I'm going to give you a card. You're going to decorate it. All right? I do have crayons. I have brand new crayons. That was something that was on your list you needed to get. But these could be yours to keep, take with you, and have for this class. You will be having at least every other week. You'll need a pen or crayon with color to do something activity. My virtual people can do this. Either you can do it on paper and show me, or you can send it to me in an email. Okay, it can be on a slide, on a document. It's your choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand this out. All right, this one, and I'm gonna give you. You need to research, look at quotes about reading, but make sure it's from a reputable source. Don't just go to some, I don't know, weird blog. I didn't know if the dark web on the computer. I didn't know if the dark web did everything. You have to put the box. My dad computer. They have like. They have.
I'll do the.
I know, but it's yeah, totally. He does, you know. It's not good that I
Okay, guys, what I would do, I know you can look on images, but that's not really, that's okay. And she could really, you could find the quotes, just do quotes about reading, don't put images in it. Find the quotes you love and then think about how to decorate it, right? Okay, really quick, I'm gonna pull you back for just a second on what you're doing. I want you to do something else. This doesn't take as long. Look at the back bulletin board. How will you shine in the universe? I want you to think about what you want to do when you graduate, either high school or college. What profession you want to do. You're going to write it on this star, and we're going to put it up there. Some of you don't have a clue, and that's okay. What we're going to do, you can always think about a trait you have, a positive trait. I am patient. I bring patience to work. I am a listener. I bring listening. I bring understanding to the universe. I'm determined. I bring determination that, everybody is going to have their name on one side and what they want to shine in the universe showing, okay?
Can we make our own quotes?
You can. Stop reading. Okay, so guys, my virtual, I'm going to check on y'all really fast. I'm going to freeze the screen. So I'm going to have y'all look at me. Oh, you're not frozen. I'm sorry. Hang on. I need a better way to do that. It's awkward. Okay, you're not on the screen. So guys, y'all are going to do the same thing. You can do it on the computer, your quote about reading, or you can hold it up and make it on a physical. That's up to you, okay? If you make it physical, not physical. If you email it to me, I can print it out and hang it with theirs. I don't mind which one you do, okay? Do you have a question about the quotes, the reading quote? Anybody?
So we just have to find a reading quote, or
does that you don't understand, Alex, or you do understand?
We just have to find a quote and send it to you.
Second thing about the star, you can tell me in chat, or you can unmute yourself and tell me what you want me to put on your star, what color you want, and I'll try to make it exactly like you want it. You can also use the back. We can color it whatever color you like, or the front, okay? So be thinking about that. Do y'all know a color you'd like? Yeah.
It won't matter to me.
I'll let y'all think about it. If you don't care, in the chat, you can tell me your color of star you want and what you want me to put on it, okay? Y'all understand? Thumbs up? Yeah. Y'all good? You all good? Natalie? You understand? Okay. Reed, you got it? Okay. Okay, great. I'm gonna go around and just pick out the color you want, okay? I will hang it where you want it. Yes, right.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you want to do?
That's for my classes and stuff. For 2 weeks, when I was classes. Living in line.
So is that done this year?
Yes.
I'm good. And again, Jones getting
He said that, you only put a chair. It's off of the years.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, geez.
This is how it's not clean. Me.
He's already got one.
Yes, ma'am. I go by pretty good.
Hands or truck, whatever comes first. If they're off in the distance, get them in the hand, if they're on the road, I hit them in the truck. I'm thinking California, something like that, hit something.
I knew it.
Not like that, I did hit something, just go up under it.
You know what you can do? Hey guys, if you don't want, you can take the back and color it whatever color you want. You're not stuck with the color you chose. If you want to do a star, color it blue. Scissors, I will clean some. You can write it somewhere on the card. It doesn't have to be in the picture, it's somewhere on the card. I'm cleaning scissors.
Yes.
Now, does anybody, I've got colors in case you need some, you can have them for the year. Oh, I know, I had them on the list, I bought way too many. I'm gonna clean some, you need the scissors. Okay, let me clean them first. Guys, I'm gonna come around and see if you need any colors. If you do, you need to take them with you and keep them with you for this class, if I give them to you, okay? You do, this 8-pack is what I have. They're brand new and they're yours.
Where? No.
On Friday, we're talking about want to live for yourself, what resumes, what quality I'm coming around with colors also. Would you like to have any colors too?
Hey, I about lost my hat yesterday.
Hey, Tracker. So do we just email her a quote?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. I was confused a little bit. We just find a quote and email it to her?
I guess so. I thought she wanted us to make one up ourselves,
No, no, no,
but
no.
I'm gonna send her.
That's about reading. About reading.
Okay.
Like
All
what
right.
I
Thank
wrote
you.
and what I found.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, again, your club is about reading. It's not a club for a book, it's about reading. It's about reading, what reading does for a person. Does that make sense? A quote about reading. When you have your star ready, I will hang it up. My virtual, okay, I'm gonna check my virtual, I'll be right back. My virtual people, I have one chat. Okay. Read, I have you for green. What would you like for me to put on it?
I'm trying to find it.
I'm sorry, I got you turned down. What did you say?
I'm trying to find a quote.
Got you. Okay, well, I'll put a green quote. Yes, name goes on the front of the back. Okay, Tracker and Natalie and Alexandra, when y'all get a chance, tell me what color you want and what you want on your star, okay? Now we'll start hanging. I'm going to go start hanging the stars up, okay? I'll be right back with you guys. If you have a certain spot and you want your star, just let me know. You're ready to I don't have a wherever. Oh, you need to on the back. Oh, okay. Right on the back, yes. Guys, put your name on your star and your index card. If you want it in a certain place, tell me. Oh my God. You're sharing your
I guess I can just post it in the chat then.
Oh, what you want to be after college?
Yeah.
Not good.
Oh, I should have black one. Yeah, I see the black one.
I want one Sharpie, guys.
It's gonna be so cute. No, it's not.
I want to enjoy it.
I will find that computer. Added 8. That is yes. Call the note card, index card.
Alright, let's start still more information.
Just 1 second. Look, I felt this in class. I'm so sorry that I actually because I heard my favorite. Remember that last big project we had? Can you write this online?
Yeah, I do
Oh, jeez.
Yo, Reed,
Yeah, what's up?
what are you doing on your computer right now?
I'm actually playing Destiny right now.
Oh, yeah. Playing Rainbow.
Dude, I literally have been all period.
Yeah, no, it's time.
All right, let me find.
I've had the meeting queued up, and I was like, surely no one will notice, and you did.
Yeah, well, I mean, I noticed right off the bat, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Dude, I did it yesterday too while I was in meetings and stuff. I just sat here playing Destiny with my audio muted so I could hear the classroom.
Yeah, it's basically what I was doing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's wonderful.
Is that the only reason why you're staying home?
Do what?
I said, is that the only reason why you're staying home?
Yeah, kind of. That and all the guidelines they have in place at campus.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm surprised no one said anything sooner.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious with your flashing.
Oh, is it? I didn't realize.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta turn the brightness down. I gotta turn the brightness down on my monitor.
Yeah. It looks like you have, I don't know, a bunch of flashing lights on your screen, but
that's what I'll say it is.
Yeah.
It's nothing. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah. You have LED lights lit up in front of you? Is that
Yeah,
it?
I have LED lights. That's what it is.
It's so bright in here that you probably can't see mine.
Yeah, I can't see any of yours. I'm surprised it's not bright enough. I'm surprised you can see the lights coming off my monitor. But then again, I have a 27-inch monitor, so it's massive.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm ready to rest on.
Still want to join the really do it. And to work at parties now too.
This is fun. I gotta say, it's about being able to it's still cold right now.
Sometimes my mouse will hit the side of my Chromebook because I have my phone propped up on it. It's annoying.
Yeah. I did the same thing, but I'm just kind of like, I'm only doing a terrace hunt, just getting warmed up.
Yeah, I'm just doing my story missions for the week and getting all my gear.
It's hard to warm up with half a mouse pad, though.
Yeah, I have my Chromebook on the very edge of my desk, so it's not on my mouse pad, but it's still close enough to where if I move my mouse far over enough, it hits it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, when you finish, you've got a little time to just kind of hang out a little bit. What we're going to be doing on Friday, we're going to write a letter to yourself, and I'm going to keep them for Mike. So just thinking about what you might want to put in that letter to yourself, okay? No, only you read it. Okay.
You should be able to see your own camera, so you can see how much flash is on there.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Okay, guys, do y'all have? Okay, I've got it right here. That is a great quote, Reed. I love that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, that is great. That is fantastic. You certainly do. I'm going to hang that just a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Tracker, I'm going to color a blue. You want a light blue or dark blue? Because I'm out of blue, but I'm going to make it. Would you like light? Thank you. Light blue or dark blue?
Either's fine, but I guess dark blue is good.
I'll make it dark blue. I love that. That's wonderful. That's fantastic. Okay, great. Guys, those are excellent quotes. I love that. You did. That is beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to hang it. If there's no particular spot you want it. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, I love your quotes. And I think what I had too much going on. Y'all are virtual. What they did, if y'all don't mind, can you tell me what you want to do when you graduate? Because like they wrote on their star, vet assistant, they bring motivation to the world. So it's like something they want to do when they graduate, or if they don't know for sure, which is okay, you could go ahead and think of something positive, a trait you have that's good. And that's what I'm going to write on the star. The quote is for you to decorate physically, or you can put it on a slide. Those are beautiful quotes. I love it.
Oh, okay. So we just need to repeat that again. I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay. So the star is for what you're going to do when you graduate. It's for your plans, like your profession. If you don't know, you can just write one of your positive traits you have on the star. And I'm going to
all right.
Okay.
Can we just put that in the chat too, or?
You can put that in the chat too. Yes, that'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Just give me a minute.
Y'all understand now? I know it was kind of a lot, but people work at different paces, and I wanted them to have time to go on to the next thing without me having to start talking, because I know they kind of, the class like to talk a little bit, like, you guys are talking, and it's just better. I'll check your chat in just a moment, okay? I'll be back.
We're killing ads right now. This is bad. I gotta fill that out.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like literally right in the middle of a mission, dude.
If you want, you can tell me what it is, and I'll type it in chat.
I'll get it. It'll be fine. It's on my phone, so I can just alt tab if I need to, or I can just hide behind a rock. Well, I died anyway. It's fine though. I can just restart. There we go. I'm done and done.
How much time do we have left?
8 minutes left. Okay, 8 minutes. Oh, Tracker, that's awesome. And Reed, okay, computers, and then Natalie, that is cosmetology. That is fantastic. Those are wonderful professions that we need. Computer engineering, okay, and let's see. going to make that blue. And it's going to say, read. Okay, Reed, I've got yours, computer engineering. I'm going to color Tracker's blue, and I'm going to put that on there. I can go ahead and round it, though.
Give me a second.
Computer animation.
Oh, yeah.
Tracker Robertson. Computer animation. Blue. Dark blue. Okay, and then Natalie, cosmetology. Natalie wants also a blue. Natalie, I'm going to color yours blue also. Do you want dark blue or light blue? Does it matter, Natalie?
Did you just post something in Classroom?
I probably did. Blue. Oh, no, it was Settlement. No, I did not. Hey,
Oh.
Alexandra, I haven't heard from you yet. Do you want to tell me what color star you want, what you want to do?
It's trying to sit.
What is it?
It was trying to sit in the chat.
I still missed it. I'm sorry.
It's trying to send in the chat. My computer's like being really slow.
Got it. It's okay. I was going to make sure I didn't miss it. You're fine. I'll get it. No, we're fine. We've got like 5 minutes left. Do y'all have any questions on the reading quote or the star or anything?
No
I've got all the
question- no
star. I know that I'm waiting on Alex. Okay, guys. On Friday will be different. We are going to write a letter. You're going to write a letter to yourself for May. I don't know how I guess you'll get it to me by emailing it to me, and then I'll trust you to erase it, and I'll print it out to get it to you in May, because they're going to write a letter to themselves, and you'll get it back in May, okay? Like you're writing a letter to your future self. You're also going to start thinking about writing your resume and your college application essay. We'll talk about that on Friday, okay? All right. Okay. Yeah, I see, Alexandra, I see where you joined.
Yeah, it keeps kicking me out.
Don't worry, it's okay. Okay. Okay, guys, do I have everybody's quote and star? Did everybody have enough time?
You got the whole thing, but that way.
Name on the back. Yes, for front. Name on the front.
You said put your name on it. You didn't say the back.
That's right, the front or back. Do I have everybody else's? Star, quote. And then I have.
And I did the rest of it. I can't.
They do look.
Okay, Alexandra, it's still not showing up. Can you just tell me? Can you tell me what it is, or you don't want to say it?
The reason why I don't love it is because there was one
Or what now? What did you say?
ABA therapist.
What color star? I can't hear Alexandra.
It doesn't matter.
You don't care what color? I can color it whatever color.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make you gold, yellow. Okay, so now could you say one more time, because they're conversing loudly, what you would like to do?
ABA therapist.
I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Maybe if you write it down and hold it up on a piece of paper and hold it up for me.
Yeah.
I have to let the gas and like I
Had it real closer to your camera, like cover your.
Yeah, there it is.
I got it. Thank you. That's all. Yes, we need that. We need those for sure. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you Friday. Guys.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back to playing video games.
All right.
Oh, let me leave.